Yo yo yo, what's good, my 500 homies? Welcome back to Zozo Anime. Chapter 1148 of One Piece just set the world on fire with Gaban's jaw-dropping Haki showcase, leaving Summers, the so-called immortal Holy Knight, in the dust with his arm chopped off and no regen to save him. Now let's zoom into Chapter 1149 and see what Oda's got cooking to make our jaws hit the floor again. Buckle up, because this speculation is going to be a wild, drama-packed, mind-blowing ride. Chapter 1148. Recap. How did it go hard? Before we dive into Chapter 1149, let's rewind and soak in the drama from the last chapter. Gaban, the legendary left-hand man of Pirate King Gul D. Roger, had Summers sweating bullets with a Haki-charged axe swing that not only hacked off his arm, but also shut down his immortal regeneration. This is the first time a Holy Knight's power got wrecked like this, proving Gaban's not just stupid strong, but a Haki master who can read any opponent like a book. That swing wasn't just raw power, it was a chess move, sparking a ton of fan theories about this brand new Haki technique. Gaban's fighting to save his son, who's being held hostage by the Holy Knights, but his role's clearly bigger than that. He dropped a cryptic hint to Luffy: "If you leave Elbaf and this place is still standing, come find me." Smells like Oda's planting some juicy plot seeds, right? Chapter 1149 is poised to unleash some earth-shattering secrets, and I'm ready to dig in with y'all. Chapter 1149. Predictions. What's about to pop off? Chapter 1148 turned up the heat, and I'm betting Chapter 1149 will crank it to inferno levels. Here's the hottest predictions for what's coming, with some fresh takes to keep you hyped. 1. Gaban steals the show with a Valley Flashback. After that insane Haki flex that locked down Summers' immortality, I'm convinced Chapter 1149 will dive deeper into Gaban's Haki skills with an epic Valley Flashback. Remember that "been a while, huh?" exchange between Gaban and Summers? These two clearly threw hands 38 years ago, and God Valley's the perfect stage. I'm betting Summers was part of the hunting festival, alongside Figureland Garling, Shanks's dad and former Holy Knight leader. While Whitebeard was smashing Garling's face in, Gaban was going toe-to-toe with Summers, figuring out how to counter his immortality way back then. Oda might give us a few pages of God Valley from Gaban's POV, showing the Roger pirates and Rocks pirates tearing it up, while the Celestial Dragons scampered away when things got too real. This flashback won't just explain why Summers is terrified of Gaban. It'll spill some tea on the Holy Knight's immortality. Maybe Oda will drop a bombshell about Imu, or the mysterious devil fruit behind their unkillable vibe. Get ready to lose it, because this could be the dopest flashback in One Piece history. This flashback will reveal a Haki cheat code Gaban learned from Roger, a Conqueror's Haki variant that crushes a devil fruit's will, rendering it useless. That's why Gaban could lock down Summers, and it'll set the stage for Luffy to level up his Haki later. 2. Luffy steals Gaban's Haki tricks. Chapter 1149 might catch Luffy with his eyes popping out like, how the heck did this dude pull that off? After seeing Summers' immortality get shut down, Luffy's gonna be itching to know, yo, how'd you do that? Gaban, with his slick OG vibes, might drop some wisdom like, Haki ain't just about hitting hard, kid. It's about crushing your enemy's spirit. I'm guessing we'll get a moment where Gaban schools Luffy on blending Conqueror's Haki and Armament Haki for long-range attacks, like that axe slash of his. Right now, Luffy's all about his Hito no Mi model, Nika, but that fruit can't block Regen, like Gaban's Haki can. Chapter 1149 could be a turning point where Luffy realizes, whoa, Haki's the real MVP. A mini training sesh between Gaban and Luffy would fit perfectly, especially with Elbaf in chaos thanks to the Holy Knights. Zoro and Sanji might pick up some melee tricks too, especially Zoro, the axe fanboy who's probably geeking out over Gaban. Gaban will teach Luffy a Wi-Fi Conqueror's Haki like Shanks, letting him project his will across space without touching the enemy. This'll be Luffy's secret weapon against other Holy Knights like Mars or Warcury down the line. 3. Holy Knight drama. Does Summers get wiped or dip out? After Gaban chopped his arm and killed his Immortality, Summers is probably shaking in his boots. Chapter 11. 49 might show his next move. Either he goes all in against Gaban or hightails it to snitch to Imu. I'm leaning towards Summers trying to fight back, only to get crushed by Gaban again, forcing the other Holy Knights to jump in. A massive brawl with Gaban, Luffy, and the Straw Hats versus the Holy Knights would be straight up cinematic. Plus, Oda might sprinkle some hints about where the Holy Knight's immortality comes from. Maybe it's tied to an ancient devil fruit or some celestial dragon ritual. If Summers is cornered, he might spill a secret about Imu or the world government like, "You have no idea who you're messing with." Gives you chills, right? Summers will let slip a detail about the Ope Ope no Mi, the devil fruit that can grant immortality. Maybe the Holy Knight's got a lifespan hack from someone, Imu, and Gaban knows how to use Haki to break it. This'll be a plot twist that'll leave us all shook. 4. Elbaf erupts and hints at Laugh Tale. The war in Elbaf is hotter than ever, and Chapter 1149 could push the drama to its peak, with giant warriors joining the fray. Gaban, with his ocean-conquering experience, might team up with Dory and Brogy to wreck the Holy Knights. At the same time, he'll drop more clues about Laugh Tale for Luffy, like, "Want to find the One Piece? Master Haki to break every limit." I'm guessing Gaban will reveal the final poneglyph is in a super tricky spot, and Luffy needs top-tier Haki to get there. Gaban might mention Joy Boy and his link to Nika, Luffy's devil fruit. He could know part of the will of D, and tell Luffy, "You're the chosen one, but you gotta get stronger." This'll fire Luffy up for the final battles. Why is Gaban's Haki so god tier? When it comes to Haki, Gaban's the final boss. His axe slash didn't just cut Summers' arm, it packed Conqueror's Haki that killed his regen. This proves peak Haki can trump any devil fruit supernatural nonsense. Remember Kaido's line? "Haki conquers all." Gol D. Roger ruled the seas without a devil fruit, and Gaban's his star pupil. I'm guessing Gaban's technique mixes high-level armament Haki, internal destruction, with Conqueror's Haki, crushing willpower. By infusing Conqueror's Haki into his axe slash, he doesn't just deal physical damage, he attacks the enemy's spirit, stopping their powers. Chapter 11. 49 might break this move down, and I'm hyped to see Gaban flex more, maybe wiping out a whole squad of Holy Knights in one swing. Gaban's Conqueror's Haki has a special secret sauce tied to Roger's inherited will. He learned to ignite Haki with intense emotions like saving his son, maxing out its impact. Luffy will need to master this mindset to face Imu later. Wrap up. Chapter 11. 49's gonna be a banger. Chapter 11. 49 is shaping up to be a straight-up explosion with a God Valley flashback, Gaban's eye-popping fights, and Luffy's next steps toward the One Piece. The Holy Knight's secrets, their immortality, and Haki's role will get the full Oda treatment. Big and bold. Keep your eyes peeled so you don't miss a single detail. Shout out to my 500 homies for riding with Zozo Anime. If this speculation's pure fire, smash that like, share, and subscribe to support the channel.